and welcome to my first ever O.W.L.s Readathon vlog. I'm very excited to be participating in this readathon, which we will be experiencing together from the 1st of April to the 30th of April. So we have the whole month to hang out, and I thought I would take you along with me and show you the books that I'm reading and how I feel about them, and throw a little bit of general life stuff in there too along the way. So the career that I have chosen is Trader of Magical Tomes. I feel like this is very on brand for me at the moment, and I have also chosen the course or certificate of the Magical Shop Management as well, just to challenge myself a little bit further. Now, with all the prompts that go with those, I have to read 5 books in this month, and I'm feeling like I could potentially do more. So if I finish all 5, I will choose another certificate to complete. But as of right now, these are the books that I have on my O.W.L.s TBR. I will leave my O.W.L.s TBR video linked just above there, so that if you want to hear a little bit about each of these books, you can find that there. And yeah, I think it is time to kick this vlog off. So here we go. Howdy, welcome to the first check-in for this vlog. We are in the same room, but it's a different day. So I thought I would just show you how I picked my TBR. The books that you just saw in the introduction, this is what I was looking at before I ended up finalizing my picks. So I'm just going to insert that clip in here now, and you can follow along. Okay, so Evie and I are currently trying to see what books fit into these prompts for the O.W.L.s Readathon. With these prompts, I want to try and get as many books from my TBR as possible. I don't really want to be buying stuff just to fit prompts, but I think I'm going to have to for a few of them. So here's what we're currently looking at. Thanks, Evie. I know that I still have a few more books on my shelves that I haven't read on those shelves, and also over on these shelves that if I get desperate I can go through and try and fit into prompts, but I do have work tomorrow, so I'm probably going to end up buying something. Here's what we are currently looking at, and I will let you know how I go, won't we? Good girl. So check-in time. This is harder than what I thought to try and pick from my current TBR. So far, I have one picked out, and that is to fulfill the charms element, which is a book with a white cover. And that's as far as I've gotten. So I'm just having a look at the other ones, and I think I'm going to stick with Trader of Magical Tomes, but I think I might change my, what's it called? Courses and seminar pick. So I had picked Mer People Linguistics because it sounded cool, but I need to fulfill Herbology for that requirement, which is a title that starts with M. None of these start with M, and I can't think of a book that I want to buy that starts with M off the top of my head. So I'm thinking about changing that pick to something else, maybe challenging myself. We shall see. That's where we're up to. Hello there and welcome. It is day 2 already of the readathon. It is the 2nd of April. It's Thursday. It's about 3:20-ish p.m. and I'm feeling a little bit sad. My work closed today temporarily while all of this coronavirus thing is happening. So because of that, I just went to Coles and bought an entire bag of bad snacks, Easter egg chocolate, blocks of chocolate, because I plan on just eating my feelings tonight. I also bought some books before we closed as well, just because my brain was like, what if you don't have enough books to read? But I have so many that I need to read. But yeah, currently feeling a little just like, what next? It's a very tricky situation, and now I'm just feeling it all at once. So that's a not quite so cheery check-in for this readathon. I will update you with some actual reading check-ins when I get home. So see you in a little while. Okay, so I'm home, and I came home with some books from work, and also some of that because feel a little bit sad. So I'm going to have one of those and we're going to talk about the books that I picked up at work today. So we're going to take this and some books and go into my office. Give me one sec. Okay, so I thought that this shirt was pretty appropriate right now. It just says, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. This isn't lemonade, but we can pretend. And I thought I'd show you my little tiny mini book haul in my Nevernight themed tote bag here from Ink and Wonder. I have The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. This is book 1 in the Mistborn trilogy, and I know, why have I not read this yet? But I thought now is the time, so I'm really excited to get to this. Then I have the graphic novel Amulet, book number 3, which is The Cloud Searchers by Kazu Kibuishi. I really love these graphic novels. They're just really on point with the art style, with the color schemes that change as the story mood changes, and they're super easy to flick through. And I thought, if I need a comfort read, at least I have this. And then we got sent a bunch of ARCs at work, so I had a look at the pile, and the first one I picked was The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. It sounds like a bunch of retired people like to try and solve murders that happen near them or something like that, and then one does and they're thrown into it and they have to work out what's happened. So, cool. The last book is Paris Never Leaves You by Ellen Feldman. This one just sounded like another really good story. It's set in Paris, 1944. It says that Charlotte is working in a tiny Paris bookstore in Nazi-occupied Paris with her baby daughter Vivi and fighting for her life. So that's already piqued my interest. So that was my non-O.W.L.s readathon related bookish news. Today I did have a chance to pick up my first read, which is Heartstopper, the graphic novel comic series by Alice Oseman. I have heard that this is so good, and I knew that I had to pick it up when I realized that one of my prompts was to pick a book with a heart on the cover or in the title, so this fit perfectly. And I am already 68 pages into this. I could even finish this one tonight if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to draw it out a little bit and savor it instead of just powering through it. So far, I'm already loving it so very much. Basically, if you haven't heard of Heartstopper, in this one, there are 2 boys, and the back just says, boy meets boy, boys become friends, and boys fall in love. So it's a romantic graphic novel cartoon type story. So yeah, here is a quick snap of me reading said book at work today, and I was just all sorts of excited to be reading it. I think I need something like this right now. So that's it for our check-in for day 2 of the O.W.L.s readathon. So I'll see you at the next check-in. Hello there, happy Friday. It's the 3rd of April. What have I done today? Let's see. I drank a cider. I attempted to do some online shopping and then decided not to spend money, and I just spent 2 hours FaceTiming the girls. So that's non-bookish happenings today. Oh, I also watched like 3 episodes of Downton Abbey. But in book news, I started this one last night. This is Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. This is my pick for, I have the bit of paper here somewhere, Transfiguration, which is to read a book or series that includes shape-shifting. And I thought I was just including this as the shape-shifting prompt because Shadowhunters has like werewolves and stuff in it, but it turns out that the main character shape-shifts into other people, which isn't really a spoiler because I am only like this far into the book and it started happening in her first chapter. So that was a cool surprise. Also, I found the receipt for this, and turns out that I actually bought this book on the 4th of April, 2018. So I've been meaning to read this for 2 years. I'm not a massive Cassandra Clare fan, so I'm just gonna put that down to the reason why I haven't picked it up. But yeah, I'm still reading Heartstopper as well, but I want to try and savor that, so I'm reading that in between spontaneously and reading this and watching lots and lots of Downton Abbey. Yay! Welcome to day 4 of the O.W.L.s readathon. It's Saturday, I'm fairly certain, and I have just finished filming 2 videos for my channel. One of them was my March wrap up and the other one was a book babble on this book. I have some thoughts on this. There will be a spoiler free section and a spoiler filled section, so if you want to check that out, feel free. As for O.W.L.s related content, I did actually finish Heartstopper Volume 1 by Alice Oseman today, and it was so beautiful. I have so much love for these characters, and they are so pure and little cinnamon buns of love. And now I need to read the other 2 volumes that are out, and also Solitaire, which is another novel of hers, and also her other 2 novels as well, because now I just need to consume all of Alice Oseman's content, please. So this one gets 5 stars from me, straight up. It was very easy and quick to read. It fulfills the prompt, which was Ancient Runes. My first book for this readathon has been completed. Now I'm going to go do my food shop, so I will be leaving the house today. Surprise, surprise, but only to go out and get the essential items like Doritos and maybe some more chocolate and like maybe some meals to make during the week. But basically, I've eaten all my quarantine snacks, so I need to go get some more, as well as milk and eggs and all of that. But snacks are important. So yeah, I will see you in a little bit. Hello again. It's still the same day, and yes, I'm sitting outside in my backyard because it's a nice afternoon. But I just wanted to update you on some more of this. So I'm actually really enjoying this, which is a surprise for all of us, but I think the time period of it is what's drawing me in, because I'm in this real like historical fiction sort of kick at the moment. But I'm not complaining because yay, I'm glad that I am liking this. But the other thing was that I was recognizing all these last names from the Mortal Instruments, and I wanted to know who was related to who, so I went and got this out. This is a history of notable shadow hunters and denizens of Downworld, and I shouldn't have looked at it because it took me down a Google dark hole of spoilers. And now I know what happens to one of the main characters and then to a few of the other main characters because of something that happens with one of them. And yeah, surprisingly though, this has made me want to keep on reading these books, because now I want to know how all of that happens and pans out. And yeah, am I hooked? Probably. Also, if you've never seen inside of this before, I can give you a quick look. It has some really nice art styles in it, and then like a brief biography of the character mentioned. I won't show you that page because that's a spoiler, or that one, but like Clary's mum from the Mortal Instruments. It has what year she was born, what her species is, her maiden name, favourite weapon, and a nice little illustration of her. This is a very beautiful book, but yeah, I noticed that one of the characters had the same last name as another one, and that got me thinking, and then I googled it, and now I know, and I shouldn't know yet because I'm not up to that part in the damn book, but it's okay. I'm still enjoying the book. My hours are going very well because it's only day 5 and I'm already like 3/4 the way through my second book. Well, halfway to 3/4. So last time I updated you, I think I was in like the early 200s. I'm now on page 282. So we're going really good. Now I'm thinking about making some jelly slice, so let's go do some baking. and happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I have my snacks and my blanket, and I am all cozy and ready to read. And yes, I am procrastinating from editing a vlog. It's fine. What better way to procrastinate than reading? So last night I finished this. I actually really enjoyed it, which was surprising because I think I've already told you, but the Mortal Instruments were not my favorite. But this one was quite enjoyable. It was very action-packed, so that was also a great element, and I give it 4 stars. And now I'm wondering if I should buy the rest of the series online just so I can smash through it. But that's a problem that I'm trying to postpone because I don't need any more books. But maybe I do, but I don't. Anyway, so now I have to decide which of these 3 books I should read next. I kind of just feel like reading more Cassandra Clare, which is really odd for me because she is not my favorite author. And yes, there were a few things, even in Clockwork Angel, that I was like, that's not cool. But I could definitely go on a Shadowhunter binge at the moment. But alas, no. One of these has to be next. So do I want the historical fiction? Do I want the hard-hitting contemporary, or do I want the thriller? I don't know, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick, I'm going to get cozy, I'm going to eat my shapes, and just chill out. So you might see some of that, or I might see you later. Look at this good girl. Hey, Evie. Do you want to go for a walk? Since we can't leave the house unless we are doing something important. Do you like to go for a walk? Okay, let's go. Come on. Had a very busy day doing a whole lot of nothing, just laying down with our iced coffee and our Downton Abbey and each other. I did also put a full face of makeup on because I need to film a Chosen Ones review and I need to film an introduction for a vlog as well, and I haven't done either of those things yet. But look, I have makeup on, and I put jeans on today, and then I took them back off again because that was way too uncomfortable. But I did adult stuff. I also cleaned nearly my entire house. So it's 2:45 now, and I'm not feeling as accomplished, but I did stuff. So I'm proud of myself. Isolation life. Welcome back. It's been a hot minute. It's currently Easter Sunday, so day 12 of this readathon so far, and I am about halfway through my 3rd pick, which is The Lady of the Rivers by Philippa Gregory. This is a historical fiction and also probably not a great choice for a readathon where you have to read books in a timely manner, because even though I'm really enjoying this, it is historical fiction, it is filled with plot, and you have to pay attention to who's related to who and all that type of thing, so it takes a little while to get through it. As it is, I am on page 258, and yeah, like I said, I am enjoying it. It did take a little bit for events to sort of start happening in a more rapid fire process, but I'm really enjoying the witch element in this too. It's more subtle, it's still there, but it really reflects the times that this book is written in as well. So props to it for that. I plan on reading for a little bit in the sun. Well, half in the sun, half not, because I'm a redhead, and if I get too hot, it makes me mad. And that's about all that I have planned for today. So let's get to it. Look at this mess. Anyway, can you not? I did lots of reading. I am currently up to page 301. So yeah, quite a little bit of the book read. I should really go and put a face on and film some more videos because I'll be participating in another readathon this month, which starts Wednesday or Thursday, I think. But I can't really be bothered, and it's Easter Sunday, and I just feel like chilling, even though forced isolation is just chilling every day anyway. But at least I got a fair bit of this read. I want to finish this by tomorrow / the next day. I want this finished before I go into my next readathon, so I've only got a few days to do that, but we shall see. Also, look how sunny it is and how blue the sky is. It's beautiful here today, which I think is also contributing to the fact that I don't want to get up and do anything because this is just too nice. Anyway, I should do some stuff, but probably won't, so maybe I'll just go eat some chocolate instead, since that's pretty much all you're meant to do on Easter Sunday. That's a good plan. Welcome to day 13 of the O.W.L.s Readathon. Now, you would have seen me this morning filling in some of my bullet journal because I did just finish The Lady of the Rivers by Philippa Gregory. I ended up giving this one 3.5 stars. I still enjoyed it. It's not one of my favourite of hers though. I did like the witchcraft element in it, so that fulfilled that prompt, but yeah, it sort of lagged in a few different spots, and I don't know if that was just because I was forcing myself to read it faster or if it just wasn't one of her stronger ones. But still keen to continue the series and glad that I have now read this so that it is in my brain. As for what I'm doing right now, I am about to film a TBR video for the Reading Rush, which has just announced that they'll be doing like a little mini stay-at-home isolation type Reading Rush special, and I've never participated in one of their readathons before, so I thought I'd give this a go. So I am about to film that video, which will be up by the time this goes up, so I will leave it linked above as well if you are interested in checking that out. And as for reading plans, I think I'm going to pick up this one next. This is Cracked Up to Be by Courtney Summers. It's very small, and I think I need a short book at the moment to break up the pace a little bit. So yeah, those are my plans. I also did put on a face of makeup, which I haven't done in a very long time, just to film, and I put on a nice shirt, but I still have my trackies on because I live in those now. Also, I did a quick sort of shelf tidy last night. I was feeling a little bit restless and just thought that I would do that, so they are looking more tidy. And so is this side here. But that also means that I have this stack of books here. Not this one, because I'm reading that for hours. But this stack here that I now need to get rid of. So yeah, day 13. Let's go. I just finished filming my Reading Rush TBR video, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of a behind the scenes because this is where you see me in my usual videos that I post. But this is what I see. So I have usually my books and stuff that I'm talking about down here. I have my ring light, and then I have this whole mess, which is my microphone, which I actually have hidden. I am hoping this year at some point to actually buy a proper camera because I'm still filming all of my videos on my phone, which is working fine for right now, but I do want my videos to become like better quality over time, so that is hopefully something that I might consider around tax time. We shall see. I also do like to have the window open while I'm filming, as well as my ring light, just to make it not quite so dark. And I always have little drink here because I get thirsty, and more books or my bullet journal if it's a video relating to something that I've planned. I do write in my bullet journal like video ideas for the month, every month, to try and keep me feeling inspired and on track. So that's usually my setup. But like I said, you usually just see this. As for the rest of the day though, I think I'm gonna go out and do my food shop because I don't want to put all this on just for one video. I don't really want to waste it. I want people to think that I might have my shit together, which I don't usually, but may as well get as much use out of the face as possible, even if that is just doing my grocery shop. Adios until then. Morning, it's Tuesday, it's day 14 of the O.W.L.s, and I have decided to do some baking. So, I have my little setup over here. I'll put you guys here. I'll be watching some booktube videos on the tablet. I also have my candle burning at the moment, which is a Coraline inspired one, and it smells amazing, like blueberry cobbler, and it just puts me in the mood to bake. So that's what I'll be doing. Also, reading related news. I started Cracked Up to Be by Courtney Summers last night. It's very angsty straight off the bat, but it's unapologetically like that. And this is actually the author's first published work from like a decade or a little bit over ago. And she has a little letter at the front to the reader that says why her main character is like she is. So I'm liking it so far. I'm already that far in, and I think that I can finish this within a day or so. So we're about to get baking, but also little Evie, we've gone for our walk already today, and she's just been sleeping on her breakfast chair, haven't you? You so tired? So she'll probably just chill there while we make some cookies. Welcome back to this portion of the vlog where we're in the same room the whole time because isolation, and also I have to deliberate pretty much every hour. Am I actually hungry or am I just bored and I know that there's food, so I just want to eat it? I think I'm gonna get a snack anyway because I did the food shop yesterday and now it's all just sitting there saying, eat me. Fuck. So as for the book, this one, I am up to page 120, if you can read backwards, cool. Which looks a bit like this. So I think I am a little bit over halfway. I think I can finish this today. There's a bird being really loud on the fence out there, that's cool. And as for what I've been doing so far this morning, I have just been watching YouTube, just catching up on all the booktube content, and Evie herself actually got some mail today, which I will show you at some point because I can't be bothered getting up to get it at this current point in time. So that's today. I want to finish this book today because tomorrow is the start of the stay home reading rush, and I don't want to be in between a book for this readathon and then picking up something else in case I don't return back to it because I don't really read more than one book at a time. So I'm going to read some more of this right now, and I'm going to eat my snack and stay hydrated. If you're watching this right now and you feel a little bit thirsty, go get some water. Alright, I'm going to get to reading and cursing these birds for being so loud. But that's today. Happy Wednesday. Oh man. Okay, it's about an hour and a half later. I just finished this. Holy fuck. Let's just sit up for a bit and have a little chat about this bloody book. Do I need to cry? Probably. Am I feeling a little bit overwhelmed? Yes, because your girl Courtney Summers did it again. She is the queen of hard-hitting contemporaries, and yeah, if you liked Sadie by her, which is also a hard-hitting contemporary, different trigger warnings for that one, different character, but like similar sort of angst and writing, read this, because this is her first ever published novel, and this is where it all began. So yeah, this hurt me as much as I thought that it would. At least I sort of saw that coming and I expected it. But you know how when you expect something to wreck you and it does, and then you're just sort of left at the end of it going, well, I asked for it, but now my heart hurts and I feel everything. That's what's just happened. On a positive note, book number 3 for O.W.L.s has been completed. I can understand if people don't love Parker. She is unapologetically like bad and angsty and just full of herself, but fuck, she went through some stuff, and I appreciate her story. I think that's the best way to put it. I appreciate that this is a story that was told, and I don't feel very good right now because it hit me quite hard. So I'm probably going to go make some lunch and try and settle a little bit, and yeah, 4 stars. Okay. So it's a little bit later on, and Evie and I are, let me just pop you down there for the moment. We are about to go for a walk. So I've had some time to be in my feelings a little bit about finishing that book. I called my sister. I sorted myself out a little bit. I was going to show you Evie's doggy mail that she got today. I walk Evie in little harnesses. I use the big and little dog harnesses. Her old one has like Day of the Dead type theme. They're super cute. Anyway, we did an unboxing over on my Instagram because I'm a dog mum. Why not? Here it is as well. It has little foxes on it. It's quite cute. I don't mind it. And Evie and I, who is just chilling down there, we're gonna go take this bad boy for its first spin. Also, because she loves them, I bought her a few of the little puppuccino mixes so that she can have a milkshake while I have a milkshake. Also, just before we head off on the walk, I just realized that I have completed all the prompts for my O.W.L.s examinations for my career that I chose, which means I can now call myself a trader of magical tomes. And it's only day 15, so killing it, but I will still be doing some of the extra courses / even another career, just depending. So you'll still have more to look forward to in these vlogs. I'm definitely not done by any means. I still have like 2 weeks to go. So more study for me, but I thought that was cool when I realized after I was sort of wallowing in my self-induced grief after finishing that book that I had accomplished something today. So yeah, that's this check-in. Evie and I, we're gonna go for a walk now. So we've made it through the first 2 weeks of this O.W.L.s readathon, and yes, I completed my career already, but I still have some further reading plans, some further courses to do, as well as potentially another career. So there will still definitely be a lot of reading to get done in the next 2 weeks of this readathon. As for where I'm currently at, I have The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware to complete. This is for a book in a genre that I don't usually read. I think it was arithmetic, and this is for the locomotive. Is it locomotive? No. This is for the magical shop management certificate. So this is going to be next on my reading to-do list. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty accomplished. I'm feeling very proud of myself so far. My first hours is going brilliantly, and I hope you enjoyed watching these first 2 weeks and look forward to the next 2 weeks just as much as I am. So that will be it for part 1 of the O.W.L.s Readathon experience. I'll see you in the second part. Bye!